And that's going to say like, oh, all right, when we go to try to get in the door, they'll say, that's that annoying group that the people in my community keeps harassing me about. They must be bad news. I'm not working with them. Yeah.
Yes, like plant the seed, but
Yes,
don't harass the seed later after you
exactly.
planted it.
Exactly. Plant the seed so that when we come in, they're like, oh, actually, I've
I
heard that
have
name
heard of them.
before. Yes.
Yeah, like, oh, we've gotten letters about this. Yes.
I would make my community members happy if I actually worked with them. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Well, what else can people do before I let you go? What else can people do to support your mission other than, I mean, like donating money,
Yep.
obviously, is a big one.
Right. Well,
What else?
I would just say this is important, really important to me. I love my job. I love what we do, and I'm, going to work like hell to try to get my hands on as much debt and keep raising funds until I can, get relieve as much debt as possible. At the same time, I'm like utterly disgusted that my organization has to exist, to be honest. Like, I just wish this problem didn't exist and that I could be spending my time and people's money elsewhere. Again, this is a very uniquely American problem. I think that we need to focus more on this as a problem, medical debt, right? That people need to understand that, and that it's a failing of both the healthcare system and the economic system at the same time, right? Because like some of the debts are like $2,000. It's just because somebody couldn't meet their deductible. So I want there to be a larger conversation going on like across the United States about this problem and the impacts really are, so that hopefully we can have some reasonable conversations. I feel like there's this like, polar, like, if you're not for, universal health care across that, then you're just don't care about medical debt or healthcare access. And that's just not true. I think that there's a coming together, a middle ground, and we need to have some serious conversations about what's feasible and the impact this is having on people. And so, I would just, like, the last thing I would say is just about the way people feel when they have medical debt is shame, and that's not okay. Because and I actually, for example, I'm really careful about not saying, I know some of our materials say this, but I'm trying to get us out of the habit of saying that we provide debt forgiveness, because that implies that you did something wrong. And in my mind, you didn't do anything wrong. You were the victim of a system. This is not an individual failing. This is a systemic problem,
Right.
and we need to do more to focus on that. That it's a feature of our healthcare system. It's not an accident. And so that's what I would sort of leave everybody with, this idea that it's not a personal failing. It's a system problem. It's huge. It's pervasive. It's growing. I would love to get a new job in 10 years because I cleaned up the mess. So,
I fixed
support
it.
us.
I
Exactly.
fixed it.